Joined by head coach Jim Nestor from Salisbury University. They just won the 2021 NCAA Division III Women's Lacrosse Championship in Salem, Virginia. Coach, just talk about it right there. You hear that being said. You're the national champion in this year of all years. Just give us your thoughts about today's game.
Just so happy, and so happy for the girls, the players. So proud, and I think I really need to first thank our administration for allowing us to play. Very fortunate. For some schools weren't allowed to do that, or limited amount of contests. We were very fortunate. We had the backing of our administration. So I need to thank them for allowing this to even happen. And, today's game was an incredible, fun ride. I told the players enjoy this experience, trying to make history, being undefeated, but obviously just being a national champion. From beginning to end, obviously it was a fight. Hats off to Tufts, how strong that program is. And, she's done a great job. But when I look at the stats, not realizing again, some of the ground ball stats, we really dominated in that area. But our offense has been strong all year, and our defense really stepped it up at the end there.
Sounds good. We'll go ahead and open it up to questions. Guys, I'm going to go down the line from what I see. Let's start with one question apiece when I call on you, and then we'll come back to you if we need to. The first one I've got on my list, Ralph Menarchik, please.
Coach, you've loved your man-to-man. Salisbury's always had a great man, but you went backer zone, I think, from what I can tell, 95%, if not 100 today. What'd you like about that and the way they executed, and particularly Mary kind of getting Mary Claire having kind of a beat of their flow to come up with at least two, from what I recall, knockdowns / interceptions, if not more.
Yeah, we know how strong their offensive group is, so we thought the backer was going to be our best, opportunity. And we've been working on it, of course, helping our offense, against the backer. So, I thought we did, a really nice job and let some people open on that inside, but that's going to happen when you're outstretched and everything. And playing that allows, our defense to hopefully get a better read. And Mary's MC did a great job with that and coming up with crucial turnovers, which again, I think, really, was able to seal the victory.
Justin Fowle, go to you, please, with USA Lacrosse.
Yeah, sure. Thanks. You've had an undefeated team before. You've won national titles. What would you say makes this team special? Like, what stands out with this group for you?
The perseverance of, being in this year, how crazy of a year it was, what we were and we're not allowed to do, as a team, and being in the locker room sometimes. So, we had to be more creative in doing things as a group and not being able to do things as a group. So I really think, it really showed their character, throughout this whole season to really come unblemished, coming out on the victory side of every game and really coming together as a team, knowing we were limited on how many people could be in the room together. So I'm very proud of, how our upperclassmen and seniors really did a great job of leading this team in these, crazy times.
Ricky Pollitt, please.
Hey, Coach. Congrats to you. Obviously, this is number 4 for you. And, I know every season is special, but where does this one rank given kind of what you were just talking about, everything that was thrown at you guys, the fact that it is an undefeated year, the fact that it's been 7 years since you last won one?
Yeah, no, we've been close, and I saw some alumni in the stands. I was like, you help this, you help make this win happen. And, so proud of the alumni to come back and support us, and, knowing that, all the hard work they put in to help this team, again, mentor this team and doing things right. It just says a lot about, the program in the regards of the upperclassmen leadership and the support that we get. So, being undefeated is obviously special. 23 was special. Being able to play everyone. And this year, we were limited with our schedule. But being undefeated is always an incredible job, incredible experience.
Brandon Bosser from ABC 47.
Hey, Coach, congratulations. My question is, talk about your team's mentality. One thing that really stands out to me on the stat sheet is you guys won the ground ball battle 15-3. That's pretty impressive in a championship game. Just talk about the mentality and the grit of your team.
We're workers. Okay. As simple as that. You win the ground ball battle, you're usually going to, do very well in your ball game. So, but, again, that's the grit of this team. Again, you might be outmatched in certain areas, but you can always outwork somebody to get that ground ball. And I think that's, part of this team, and what we kind of instill at Salisbury is, you got to earn everything. Okay, you got to work for it and earn everything. Nothing's going to be handed to you. Only because we walk on the field, no one's just going to give us a victory. We got to earn every little bit of it. Ground balls today was a big part of us being able to, get on that offensive end.
Cyril Parham, if you have questions for Coach.
Coach, first of all, congratulations.
Thank you.
So you guys kind of survived a late surge by Tufts. You guys called a timeout with, I think, was 3 minutes left in the game. What was said in that huddle to make sure the girls were trying to handle that situation?
Just kind of settle down and to know we need to finish our jobs and do our jobs on that defensive side of things, knowing that, again, we lost some of those draws. They were able to get the ball down, and they were getting some looks inside. So we really wanted to make sure that we were secure defensively with our assignments and making sure that we weren't giving easy looks or, again, challenging the shots so MC would get a better look at the ball and everything. And, again, coming up with a big save right there towards that end, as well as getting that interception was huge.
Ralph, do you have any more questions for Coach?
Yeah, Coach, one more from me. I'm sure there's perhaps some extra satisfaction that A, Julie Talbert is most outstanding player and the final sister of three, and B, to win a game against high quality or elite competition with Strobel being face guarded for every all 60 minutes. How about your satisfaction from those two perspectives, and to be able to find ways to score and generate offense without her having to be a significant factor?
Yeah, so for Lex, we were trying to use her a little bit more off ball and setting picks, so we can get some free bodies on their cutters and everything. And again, always trying to, create and help each other get open on that offense. That was some big thing. And, for Julie, she's been, our coach on the field all year. I cannot say enough about the Talberts, the Julie, the whole family, all three sisters. I'm going to miss them so much. She has been the captain, and I can always say this is why we won this game, is because of Julie Talbert, without a doubt, all of my heart, knowing that Julie has been the captain, coaching at practice, coaching in the locker room, coaching on the field. This is why we got this victory. That was Julie Talbert.
Justin, another question for Coach?
I was just going to ask you, you haven't been in a million tight games, so to be in a tight game, what gave you confidence down the stretch there as they were kind of chipping away in those last 5 minutes?
Again, just the grittiness of this team, and knowing that someone else might come up with a big play, whether it be on the offensive end or through the midfield, someone stepping up for an interception like we got, from the goalkeeper wise to a knockdown. Again, something special about this team that someone else always stepped up to make a big play, whether it be a simple knockdown or coming up with a huge ground ball that might have, again, switched the momentum and everything.
Ricky, another question.
Yeah, Coach, you guys had about 9 more games under your belt compared to Tufts coming into this one. How do you feel like that played an advantage, having more game experience this season?
Well, that's what I was telling the group earlier, and we're more fortunate to have that at this point in time. We should be really gelling and being firing all cylinders, especially with our offense. Being able to run through our man plays, knowing they were on a man defense. So I think it definitely was an advantage. I think you saw that in a lot of the tournament games this year. Players, teams come up against some tough competition that they get to see that in the regular season. So we're very fortunate with the C2C in our conference, and playing tough competition throughout the year. I think that definitely helped us, in this championship run.
Brandon, do you have another question for Coach?
No, I don't, but thank you very much, and congratulations again, Coach.
Thank you.
Cyril, do you have another question for Coach?
I'm good.
Ralph, one more question. I think I saw your hand go up. Nope, you're good. Justin, are you good? Ricky, you got any more? Oh, all right. Then
Congrats, Coach.
Thank you very much.
We'll give you the last word here. Talk about the final thing of being able to hold that trophy one more time.
It's an incredible feeling, again, for all that hard work from beginning to end, especially through this whole experience. And this year, knowing things were cut short for last year. And that's what I was saying, seeing some of the seniors from last year's group that graduated in that stand here supporting us, knowing that their season was cut short. It's just, again, an incredible feeling. And I'm just so proud of this group and everything they've accomplished.
Coach, congratulations on being the national champion.
Thank you.